Okay, this is a quick showing about how to run Quartus and Model Simulting on the app server. Now it looks like there's a problem with the installation of Quartus on the app server. So what you have to do to fix it is you have to go to Options and EDA Tool Options, and then this last one here is Model Simulting, and you have to give it that path, and it's that path there that I've got on the video. Okay, you have to give it that path on the system, on the Citrix server remote desktop, in order to get it to work. The previous video showed you how to set up a test bench, and I've just expanded upon that a little bit here. So here, if we put in A and B as 0, and then what we expect out of the half adder is S is 0 and C is 0. If S is not 0, then this will report that S is 1, and it shouldn't be, and it will report that as a severity error. Okay, and similarly I can check all of the other possible inputs and check that we get the output we're expecting every time. Okay, what I need to do then is I need to go to Tools, Run Simulation Tool, RTL Simulation. If you get an error when you run that, it's because that path, so that path there, is not set up correctly. But if otherwise, it should run, and in fact mine is it's run the simulation completely. So what you should be able to see, in fact, let's reset the simulation. All right, how do I reset the simulation? Okay, so what I can do to reset the simulation is to go into this work folder and right click on the test bench entity and go simulate, and it'll close the existing simulation, and it'll pop this up, and I can select those signals, the two inputs A and B, and the outputs C and S, carry and sum, and I can add that to the wave here. And you will have noticed in my test bench that I'm waiting for 1 microsecond. So this whole thing is going to take about 4 microseconds to run. In order to see that, we need to change this time here to about 10 microseconds. That'll run the test twice, 2.5 times, and we should be good. So then I can click this button here and go run, and then if I zoom in onto the whole run, there it is there, and you can see that it's all good, and you can see how the different values change. You'll notice down here that there's no output other than the output run. What I can do is, just to show you what happens if there is an error, if I change that S equals 0 to S equals 1, which is wrong, right? It should be 0. But if I do that and then come back here and recompile the half adder and then resimulate it, and it'll stop the simulation, and then I add the waves again. I still have to go back and change this. For some reason it decides not to reset that every time, rather than keep what I set. And then if I run it, okay, so what it'll say is error, S is 1 when it shouldn't be, right? And that's incorrect. It was actually I made an error in the test bench, and you can see that it's done that 3 times, which is going to be this first one here, 1, 2, and then 3 is the where everything is 0. Okay, that's it. That's how you run a simulation.